What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so Monday or Sunday morning, if you prefer, but Monday morning, I guess, uh, or let's just say Monday. Monday was May the 4th, right? You all saw my video or my short saying May the 4th be with you and everything like that. But also on this day, we got some pretty cool activities going on, right? And so one of the things that we got besides the original trilogy characters in Disneyland, congratulations Disney, after 7 years you finally did something right. We had the finale, the 2 episode finale of Maul, Shadow Lord, the Darth Maul show. And while some of your favorite YouTubers or some YouTubers may say, oh, it wasn't charting, people weren't watching, but I think a lot of people were watching. And I have to say, Maul Shadow Lord, I loved it. Oh my goodness, I loved it. I loved it since episode 1. And I loved seeing Darth Maul. I know there are some fans out there that are like, oh, Darth Maul should have stayed dead. Why do we keep bringing back Darth Maul? And I'll say this, we keep bringing back Darth Maul because there's so much variety that we can do with Darth Maul. We can, his story doesn't just stop with his death in the Phantom Menace, or his quote unquote so-called death in the Phantom Menace. We If you go back into the Darth Plagueis novel, you know the origins of Maul, which was, Palpatine found him on Dathomir. His Dathomirian mother, who was a night sister, who was a night witch, basically begged, told Palpatine, take him, take my son and everything. And so essentially, Palpatine raised him with hate and anger and raised him to be a Sith since he was a very small boy. And, he grew up. And then, of course, when he, died to Obi-Wan, we know that his, hatred and his power of the dark side, his anger kept him alive, and so on and so forth, right? And then we all know the how Palpatine betrayed Maul and tried to kill him, killed his brother Savage Opress, and everything like that, right? You know that. Okay. My point is that there's so much that you can do with Maul. We saw him in the Clone Wars. We saw him in Rebels, and that's where he meets his end at the blade of Obi-Wan Kenobi, old Ben, if you will. And so I think it's pretty cool that we got this show. It's cool to see him try to rebuild his crime organization, his crime syndicate, and everything like that, while also searching for a new apprentice. And like many of you, I was interested in this new apprentice. Who was going to be Maul's apprentice? And spoilers if you haven't seen it, but it's this young Twi'lek who is a Padawan to this old Jedi master. Her name is Devin, and you really see the contrast of what's happening in the galaxy in this timeline. Palpatine has taken over. This is the setting of this story is 1 year after the Empire has taken over. It's like 1 year into the Empire's reign. And essentially, as you all know from Order 66, the Jedi is on the Jedi, any remaining Jedi are on the run, right? Now, I've also heard a lot of complaints about that too. Oh, the Jedi, there's too many Jedi that survived Order 66 and stuff like that. And it's like, we have to remember that there were like 10,000 Jedi, maybe more, hundreds of thousands of Jedi during the prequels. So the ones that died in the movies, and even if you read the Revenge of the Sith novelization, I mean, I'm just saying there's more out there. I believe there's more out there. Okay. But either way, Master Daki and his Padawan are on the run. They're trying to conceal themselves. And essentially, this is a stark contrast to what they've known, or what Devon has known, right? She knows that the Jedi are supposed to be peacekeepers. She knows that the Jedi aren't traitors to the Republic, that they were, supposed to be protectors. And now it feels like her world is turned upside down, right? Like she doesn't know, she doesn't, at least in the first part that I got, is like she doesn't understand. She knows that she's on the run, and she's trying to stay true to her Jedi teachings, but it's hard. It's it's anger. Anger starts to creep in because it's like, wait a minute, we protected them. We're peacekeepers, and yet we're the traitors, right? Type of thing, right? So it's interesting to see that dynamic. And then, of course, we have Darth Maul, who comes in, who's trying to corrupt her while rebuilding his empire. And he's trying to get himself essentially equal to Palpatine in power, or at least in influence, or create his own empire to go against, Palpatine's empire. So either way, guys, I thought Maul Shadow Lord was really cool. If you haven't checked it out, please go do. It is awesome. It is 10 episodes, and honestly, after watching this, I was like, this is Star Wars. This is Star Wars. This is what Star Wars is supposed to be. It's good storytelling, good character development, and Maul's arc and all of this is awesome. Just awesome. So you got to go watch it. I will say, kind of like in the middle section of this season, um, in the middle section of the season, it is kind of a little bit meandering a little bit, because it does focus on this one, um, kind of like, how do you say, small time detective named Captain Lawson, and the fact that he's trying to find out who Maul is and all this stuff. So it does kind of meander a little bit, just a little bit, just for like, a couple episodes. But it's a lot of action, and it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's Maul Shadow Lord for you. So, with that being said, guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Thank you for viewing the short that I put out on May the 4th. Up to 1.2K likes, or no, not likes, excuse me. Um, Up to 1.2K views, and the likes are pretty good. The comments, you guys are commenting like crazy, so it's awesome. And but we got to get that subscriber count out. So I'm at geez, I mean, 100. I'm at 135 subscribers. I'd like to get up to, or not 135, 175. Excuse me. I'm up to 175 subscribers. I'd like to keep the channel going. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't been consistent, and I've heard from different YouTubers in their videos, stay consistent with this. It's actually kind of hard, but I'm trying. And so yeah, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I make another video like this one, and leave a comment down below. Have you seen Maul Shadow Lord? What were your thoughts? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? And everything like that. Okay, that's enough out of me for this video. See you guys in the next one. May the force be with you. Ciao.